Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Sovereign Goat Man, uncut, unedited, and straight from the heart. So first things first, I want to say that because I embrace freedom and liberty, I also obviously embrace free market capitalism as a form of economic system. It's the only form of ism that brings everybody out of poverty, and I speak from experience. So free market capitalism is good, everything else is bad, really. I say that because in this video, I do not want any of the viewers to misunderstand me and think that I am against rich people. I'm not. Wealthy people, rich people who worked hard all their lives to earn every penny they have, they're the kind of people that I admire and respect. Rich people are not the enemy of humanity. The real enemies of humanity, I should say, the real enemies are central planners, the criminals in suit in politics, both Democrats and Republicans. They're the real enemy. Central bankers, they're the real enemy. They're part of the central planning system. Globalist scumbags, they're the real enemy. They're also part of the central planners. And war profiteers, corporatists, they are all in cahoots. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you why inflation will not go away. And in fact, I will make a claim that hyperinflation is really their goal, because that's how they enrich themselves. And again, just to reiterate, I'm not against hardworking, honest, rich people. We should all do our best to become wealthy, to be honest with you, because wealth in the hands of good people will do good things for humanity, whereas money in the hands of evil people, it's only gonna expand evil. So I only have, holy moly, 2.5 minutes, so I'm gonna make it quick, okay? So over here, hopefully you can see that. Oh man, you can't. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna improvise. Use a different color. In this video, I'm gonna show you. Boom, there it is. This person here represents the common man or woman. Again, there are only two genders. This thing here is the central planners. We're gonna call it CP, central planners. It represents this character. This character. You see that? With horns. It's really, because it's a pig with horns. It's satanic. Central planners, common man, common woman. All right, real quick. So let's say this person makes $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. Inflation is 15%. Notice how I say 15%, because it's a lie when they say inflation is only 4%. No, that's not true, because they don't count food and energy as part of that, what's called core CPI. They don't count food and energy. In reality, if you really count food and energy, the things that matter, it's really up in the upwards of 15% at least. So in 2023, let's say this guy makes $100,000. By next year, his purchasing power will be down 15,000 if you do the math. So his purchasing power will become $85,000. That's it. This guy represents the central planner, worth, let's say, $50 million. If this person has, say, $1 million in the bank, that $1 million, obviously, just like this guy, it's going to eat away because of inflation. It'll be worth or $850,000 next year. But it doesn't matter, because this thing here, they have at least, say, if this person's net worth is 50 million, they have at least $40 million in assets. So guess what happens to the asset next year? It'll inflate by 15%. So now that 40 million is now, I'm going to do a calculation here, 40 times, I'm Asian, I should be able to do this. We're supposed to be good at math. Is now worth 6 million more. So by next year, that 40 million that he has doing nothing, contributing nothing to society, it's now worth 46 million, even though the $1 million that he has in the bank is now worth less. It doesn't matter because they gained money through inflation. So how does this work? Wealth transfer works. That 6 million extra, it came from the normal people like this guy. So $6 million divided by 80. Hold on a second here. 15,000, because that's how much this person lost. Imagine 800 of the common person losing 15,000 a year because of inflation. You multiply that 800 times 15,000, that's how you get the 6 million. That's how the wealth transfer happens. And I'm sorry I ran out of time, but this is important for you to understand. With that, Sovereign Goat Man is out.